everyone, so final video review for this week is for An Art to Love by Helena Harte. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that, so if you're on YouTube there's a link in the description below, and if you're on Facebook on my blog then there is a link within the post. And this is the video review. So An Art to Love by Helena Harte. This was really beautiful. Lauren returns home. There's a family tragedy that brings her back, and she finds Jamie, someone who noticed her when they were at school, but who she'd been too popular to remember. And Jamie is working at the cemetery when Lauren happens to be visiting. So Jamie is then there for Lauren when she needs her, and they reconnect, only to find they have this wonderful connection. And then discovering Jamie has a hidden talent for art, Lauren tries to help her expand on it as a career. But what she doesn't realise is Jamie's perfectly happy as she is. It's a really lovely story. It has a lot of heart, a lot of sentiment. It's exploring second chances in a way, and then so much more. So I love how Helena had fate bring Lauren and Jamie back together after all these years, and then how digging deep and reflecting on the past helped them both to find and understand one another's decisions and choices better. Lauren's really being challenged emotionally, and it's in a different way to Jamie. So they're both dealing with a lot of emotion in here, and Jamie's partly trying to deal with feelings that she's been carrying for a very long time for Lauren, and hoping not to have her heart broken then when she is contemplating whether to make this choice and try and build this connection with Lauren that she's always wanted, because the opportunity's presented itself. So Lauren's really outgoing, really vibrant, really wanting to explore life and go beyond her hometown, and it was easy to understand how she'd come to that conclusion, being in one place. And when you're a certain type of person, you need to be a free spirit, you need to be out there, you need to be interacting, you need to be in a busy environment. And I loved how Jamie was the complete opposite. She was just content with the simplicity, and she found beauty in being in the quaint and quiet place where she'd grown up, and being around what she was familiar with. She just loved it, and it was really lovely being able to share with Lauren, so that both of them could share a perspective as well. And they made decisions based on bigger pictures than what they'd originally been using to make the decisions. Having shared those reasons for both of their choices years ago, they were able to move forward. So my heart went out to Jamie. She was very sweet, she was very lovely. She found herself having to make very difficult decisions. There's nothing worse than having sort of got over something only to have it sort of reopened, and having the possibility but being wary of it because you never had it before. And those all sort of centered around Lauren coming back into her life. And although Lauren had some equally big decisions to make, I feel like it would have been easier for Lauren to just carry on walking away, whereas Jamie was going to get really hurt again. So Jamie had more at stake, she had more to consider, she had to really make sure this was a decision that she wanted. So I really enjoyed the story. I hope there's going to be more from Lauren and Jamie in the future, because I think there's a lot of exciting adventure ahead for them both. But it was just a nice story about two people who deserved so much happiness, and they had to endure a little bit of heartache before they found it. So it was really lovely, and I really enjoyed it, and hope you will too. I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy of An Art to Love by Helena Harte, which I hope you will. If you've read An Art to Love, it would be great to hear your thoughts, so please do comment, please let us know what you thought of the story. If you haven't read it yet but you're planning to read it, it's on your read list, or you're now super intrigued and thinking I really want to read that, again please do let us know, because it's always great to hear what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, I hope you enjoy it. Bye!